Hey everyone, this is Emily, the CEO of DomTech Sports, coming to you with our third and final video for how to use our new app coming out on August 1st, 2018. Our first two videos went over how to use all of the reps mode controls and how to initially set up your box and go through the basic settings. This one is about all of the manual control options. As you can see on this screen, you've basically got two options. You can either allow patterns to play randomly in the moment, or you can record one ahead of time and then play it. So first we'll go through the random patterns. And actually this works out. So if you ever see this yellow triangle with the exclamation point on your screen, it means that you're not connected to Bluetooth for whatever reason. So if that happens, all you have to do is press that triangle and press connect, and you'll be connected again. If you ever press play and nothing's happening and you're not sure why, usually that's a really easy indication for why it might not be working. But anyway, so for your random patterns, you can either do a single light pattern or a streaming pattern. A single light pattern means exactly as it says, so only one node will be lit at a time. And so you're randomly reacting to that single node. Streaming is like we did where we pre-recorded. So it would stream in a 5-10-5 motion, but all of this is done randomly. So first we'll go to single light. You can choose any color you want and how long you want your system to be. So maybe I'll say, we'll do 20 yards. One of the other really cool additions to this app was the ability to split a section into smaller segments. So for example, if I'm doing a random reaction pattern and I want each athlete to have 5 yards of space for this pattern, I would take my 20 yards and divide it up into 4 sections. So everybody's light number 1 will light up at the same time, and it's mirroring down this 20-yard section. And now if you put 2 athletes on each side, all of a sudden you have 8 athletes working, doing the same thing at the same time. This is where it gets exponential, is if you're doing this type of drill and you're also connected to a second control box, now you've got 16 athletes all doing the same drill at the same time. So it's really cool. You can accommodate your entire team at one time, and this is a great way to do it. So for pattern duration, I'll say we'll do it for 15 seconds total and have a constant delay with a delay length of 1.5 seconds. And then all you have to do is press play. For delay type, you could also do variable. So say I want the delay to be anywhere between 0.5 second and 1.5 seconds. It will randomly cycle through those delays to make it even harder. Streaming light is very similar, except that it has to stream at least 2.5 yards before it's going to change direction. So whereas breaking up a 20-yard section into 4 segments would make a lot of sense for a single light pattern, if I was using streaming, I'd probably break it up into 2 larger sections so that I got enough variation to really get these athletes moving and, tricked. So I'll do 20 yards of total length, 2 sections. We'll do this time a 20-second total pattern. You can begin at the middle and beginning, and then you enter your speeds. So keep in mind, they don't have to be the same forward and backward. I could go backwards at 4 miles an hour and forward at 8, vice versa. It doesn't matter. And this is where, in that settings screen where we talked about that direction change delay, it really comes in handy. If I'm doing a drill where the athlete has to physically stop running forward, turn around, and run the other direction, you're going to need a longer direction change delay than if I'm just side shuffling back and forth. So if you didn't see how to do that, check out the first video I made on your settings, and you'll see how to do that, and this is where that setting applies. So the last thing you can do is record a pattern and save it. And this is only available for the single light option because, if I wanted to pre-record a streaming pattern, you already saw how to do that in the reps mode video. So here we're talking about single light. And say this time we'll just do 20 yards with one section and record your pattern. It doesn't matter how long you wait before you start pressing these nodes. It doesn't matter how fast you do it. All you're doing is deciding on your pattern, whatever you want that to be. I can change colors halfway through. Doesn't matter. And whenever I'm done, I just press stop recording and name it. Once I've saved it, if I go back and I go to play a recorded pattern, my entire list of everyone I've ever saved will be in here. And once you choose, all you're picking is your delay length and then play. So if you don't want it to randomly choose all of those light nodes, you know that that person is only going to go to position 1, 5, or 10. This is an easy way to do that. So that is how to use our new Lightspeed app. If you're lost, if you need any help, always feel free to reach out. Our contact information is on the website. Check out any of the other 2 videos if you feel like you've missed something. And we hope you enjoy Lightspeed as much as we do. Thanks so much.